Well, there were frictions, there's no doubt about it. And the British in particular had doubts about Eisenhower, not all of them, some of them revered him. He had difficulties really through the entire final year of the war with Field Marshal Bernard Montgomery, who was the senior British commander in Europe, a very difficult character, it must be said. So there were those who had doubts about Eisenhower. There were those who had had doubts about him when he became the theater commander in the Mediterranean in late 1942. He'd never heard a shot fired in anger. He and his West Point classmate Omar Bradley had both missed World War I. They had not been deployed. And so there was a feeling that who is this guy and why is he the one to be the supreme commander? My feeling is I lived with Dwight Eisenhower metaphorically for 15 years, and my admiration for him grew every year during that span. He was an extraordinarily capable war leader. He was an extremely capable political general in that his primary job was to hold together this fractious allied coalition. Eventually, there are more than 50 countries in what Franklin Roosevelt called the United Nations, fighting with the United States. And Eisenhower was brilliant at holding together that coalition against all of the centrifugal forces that try to pull apart every coalition, every wartime coalition. So, Eisenhower's laurels at the end of the war, I think, are fairly earned. He showed himself to be a capable Allied commander, a war-winning commander, and that big smile of his, which one of his subordinates said was worth at least an Army Corps in morale terms, was fairly earned when we get to May 8th, 1945.